So we got the Bronx in here. Okay, we got a lot of people from New York. Okay, we got to do a live webinar. Okay, Jacksonville, Florida. That's my man. Wright, James Wright is in the building. Nice, nice. Christina, Miami. Okay, I hope all is well over in Miami. You know, I know you guys had that hurricane. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get started. My name is Oren, founder of the Financially Fit Trading Movement, Trading Group. You know, I got started about 2 years ago. And the reason why I got started, because I got tired of working multiple jobs, doing the same thing over and over. I was exchanging time for money. Time out. I'm not going to bore you with that old how I got started. Let's get into the strategy. All right, guys. So number one, I am looking at Aussie USD. Now, most of you seen I posted up a screenshot. Christine, I sent it to you of Aussie USD and my predictions on where Aussie is going in the future. All right, but before we get into that, I want to show you something that all new traders, I don't care if you just started today, all new traders can do starting actually right now. Okay, so now you guys see these white lines on my chart. I'm using the 1 hour time frame. With this new strategy, I'm using the 1 hour time frame. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm using the 1 hour time frame is because when using the 1 hour time frame, you see these little white lines that's flashing on my chart. Okay. These are called period separators. These period separators, it basically identify a 24-hour trading period. Okay. A 24-hour trading period. So this is, let me just go ahead and mark this on my chart. You see this little white line here? This is the start of a new day. So this is going to be 5 p.m. And then, you know, like I said, I like to call out some people to help me out, some participants. Trust me, it's going to be fun. You're going to love it. That's going to be 5 p.m. And this is going to be 5 p.m. So every time you see that white line, it's the start of a new day. Or I can just do something like this. Make it a little easier for you. There we go. Well, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay. See those little white lines? This is the start of a new day. So the new day starts at 5 p.m. Okay. This is 5 p.m. So let me just ask a question. Oh man, we had one person leave already. They must be bored. I'm sorry for your loss, because the one I'm about to show you is going to blow your mind. So, Paulino.
What's up?
All right, perfect. Paulino, I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. All right, Paulino, looking at my chart right now. Today is, what's today's date in your life? Not the date today. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What is it? Tuesday. But in the trading world, this is the actual market right here.
You know what, Jordan, I'm a good person.
Right here. It's the actual market. And in trading world, it's actually what day?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I do.
Wednesday?
Wednesday. Remember, a new day starts at 5 p.m. Now, in the real world, a new day starts at 12 midnight.
Yeah.
Okay. So anytime you hear someone say, oh man, it's 5 o'clock. Well, 5 o'clock is actually the next trading day. All right. So I just want you guys to understand there's only 5 trading days. All right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, you guys probably think, hey, but the market opens up on Sunday. Now, if the market opens up on Sunday at 5 p.m., technically it's what?
Monday.
Exactly. All right, so 5 trading days, Monday through Friday. The only difference is Forex is open 24 hours, starting from, Monday all the way down to Thursday. It's open 24 hours. Okay, so all right, I just want to thank you. I appreciate that. Crazy background noise, yeah. So guys, just make sure when I call your name, just make sure you eliminate all the background noise because this will be recorded, and we just want to make sure that everyone will have an opportunity to speak and participate because this is going to be fun. It's going to blow your mind. Trust me. All right. So I created this strategy because I wanted to make it easier for you. So now we identified that today is actually Wednesday, and now that we know that these period separators, this dotted line, this one candle is 5 p.m., which is the start of the new day. So what I like to do is I like to move my chart just anywhere on it, just randomly. So the next thing I'm going to do, I just found, matter of fact, I don't want to do it. Marlene C.
I knew he was going to call me.
Of course I'm going to call you, Marlene. Are you on the computer or your phone?
I'm on my phone. Can you hear me properly?
I can hear you. I can hear you. But
There's
guys,
no background noise, right?
no, it's perfect. It sounds clear. Sound like you're in the movie theater. But all right, guys. Now,
Sorry.
no, it's okay. So when I call you guys, I want to make sure for those who on a computer, just type that you on a computer because with this demonstration, you will have to be on a computer or PC because I'm going to give you control of my mouse. All right, but I get you next time, Marlene.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
All right, so like I said, if you're on a PC, just let me know. James, there we go, James. Unmute yourself, James. Can you hear me, James?
Yeah, I was just getting the background noise taken care of.
Perfect. James, I'm going to give you control of my mouse. There you go. You got it. Move the mouse around. Perfect. Perfect. James, I want you to go to the top of my screen and grab a horizontal line. Perfect. Now I want you to go on let's go on Friday. And I want you to put a horizontal line at the top of the 5 o'clock candle. Perfect. And now I want you to put a horizontal line on the bottom of the 5 o'clock. No, we're not doing that today. We're not doing the highest high and the lowest low. I tell you, I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna blow your mind. Perfect. So what James did just now, he identified the open and the close of the 5 p.m. candle. All right. So the next thing we're gonna do. All right, hold on 1 second, James. You can mute yourself out. All right, perfect. All right, so now that James identified the open of the 5 p.m. candle and the close of the 5 p.m. candle, guys, this is what I'm going to show you. That's going to blow your mind. You see the 5 p.m. candle? The price is at 0.79600. 0.79600. I want you to take another horizontal line and go 10 pips higher. So if this is 0.79600, so basically that's all I want you to look at is 0.7960.
Yeah, the screen is a little blurry.
Oh, screen is blurry? Okay, let me stop sharing real quick. All right. What about now? Is that better? Whoa, still blurry. All right. Let me. Okay, 1 second. Let me just pause the. Perfect. All right, guys. So, Christina, what I want you to do now, I want you to find the 5 o'clock candle. Make sure you're on the 1 hour time frame.
All right, right here.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so with this 1 hour candle, I want you to take the horizontal line, put it at the top, Horizontal line, put it at the bottom. Perfect. Now, looking at your price, what price is the one on the sell stop? Yeah, on the sell. What price is that on the bottom? The bottom line that you have, what price is it at?
112.048.
All right, so her price is at 112.048. Change that to like a red or something like that. 112.048. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do this. It's so simple and easy. So we're going to move price, this red line, we're going to move it down 10 pips. No, leave it where it is though. All right, so if it's at 112.048, pull up another red horizontal line and bring this one down 12 pips.
I just like the internet's choppy a little bit.
No, we can see it. It looks good over here.
Oh, I can't hear you then. You said bring it down 10 pips?
10 pips. Okay, so you're going to take that down to 94. 111.94. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Now change that line to green because that's going to be your entry. All right. Now find the what's the price for the buy stop? The first one that you put up.
It was 112.22.7.
All right, 22. So make that 112.32. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right, and you can put that color, red if you want, different color, because you're going to have 3 different colors. Now I'm going to show you guys how simple this is. Okay, now you see the 5 o'clock candle, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're waiting for this market to push up to your buy stop. Your buy stop is the yellow line, correct?
Yes.
Now, you can either take this up for 10 pips or you can go for 20 pips. Now, I just want to let you guys know, every trader's dream or every trader's goal is to trade a standard lot size. You don't have to catch 100 to 200 pips a day. If you're trading a standard lot size and you catch 20 pips, that's $200 a day. $200 a day, that's $1,000 per week. I just want to show you guys how to get consistent at catching a minimum of 10 to 20 pips per day. Because if you can get consistent at catching 10 to 20 pips per day, you don't have to start off trading a standard lot size. You can start off trading what? A 0.01. If you can consistently catch 10 to 20 pips on a 0.01, that's $2 a day. Before you know it, you're going to say, you know what? I got this. Now my account is growing. Okay. My account is growing. So I'm going to up to my lot size. So Christina, let's go ahead and put your take profit on the top for 10 pips. So you at 112.32.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make it 42. See what happens.
Want to do another horizontal line?
Yeah, put another line at the top. See if you make your take profit. Well, you actually got more. How much did you get? Push it all the way up to the top. How much did you get?
Almost 20.
You almost got the whole 20 pips. Okay, perfect. And how long did that take you? How many hours?
1, 2, 3. Not even 3. Barely 3.
Around 2.5 hours. All right, around 2.5 hours, you successfully got your pips and you got out the trade. But remember that sell stop that was still there? When did that sell stop get hit? At what time? So I want you to grab your crosshair tool. Grab your crosshair tool. I'm gonna show you a trick. And hover. Hold on a second. Guys, if you just if you're just coming on, just mute yourself out. All right, now here's a trick. I want you to hover your mouse over top of the candle that broke it. Your sell stop, which is the green line. Okay, and that time is 1700. That's 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. That market came through during the New York session and destroyed it. Okay, destroyed it. Now, you want to know a trick how you can find your take profit? Okay, here we go. So I want you to draw your fibs. Grab your fibs. There we go. I want you to draw your fibs from the where are we? There we go. From the bottom of that candle before it hit, right? Yeah, go up to the high of the yellow line to the second one. I mean the first one. Right? Go over to the right of the 10 o'clock candle. Yeah, perfect. All the way down, right? No, go up to the bottom of the green line. Perfect. Right there. Okay. So now what we're going to do is, this is basically going to be a measured move. Okay. So actually, you don't need your fibs. You really don't need your fibs. Delete your fibs. Just backspace. Hit backspace. All right. Grab a square box and just put a square box in between what you just did, from the green line to the red line. And yeah, take it up to the green. Take it up to the not the green line to the red line. The green line to the yellow line. Sorry about that. Take it up, all the way up. Perfect. More. Right there, right there, right there. This is what we call a measured move. Okay. Now bring that box down to the bottom of the green line. Grab it on the side of it. Or the middle. There we go. Right about there. This is a measured move. You see, that was a perfect entry take profit. How many pips was that? $37 pips. All right. Well, you actually took your profit right at the wick. I mean, before the wick. So you got about 37 pips right there. Okay. That was beautiful. Beautiful execution. Now I want you to try it again, this time without my assistance. So pick another pair. Just want to show you that this works on every pair. Just drag it over to your chart. Yep. I love GBP pairs, so it works amazing with GBP pairs because those pairs explode. So just scroll randomly on your chart. I'll tell you when to stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Perfect. Oh my goodness. All right. So now what we're going to do, find the 5 p.m. candle. Oh my goodness. You destroyed this one right here. Stevie Wonder can clearly see how you destroyed this one. Okay. So on the sell stop, 10 pips below, what's your price? 79,708. Okay. So 709,608, 10 pips down. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. All right. And now find your buy stop. Okay, that's your sell stop. And find your buy stop is 79,799. All right, 89. So you want 89. Okay. So in this place, what you're gonna do is you put your stop loss in place. It's not okay. So you got your buy and you got your sell stop. So find the 5 o'clock candle. Perfect. You got your 5 o'clock candle. Now your stop loss. All right. Your stop loss is going to go at the low of the 5 o'clock candle, which is right there. All right. So that's where your stop loss is going to go at. Now, when this market came down, look how it did. It picked up your buy stop, right? It picked up your buy stop, and then it had a fake out and went in the other direction. You hit your stop loss, and the market destroyed your sell stop. Destroyed your sell stop. Okay, you could have held that trade for, wow, what's that? Over 100 pips. All right, let me just open up the lines real quick. How many of you think this is simple, that you can actually set this up? Unmute yourself if you think you can set this up every single day and do the same thing over and over and over. Nice, James. Guys, don't be afraid. Unmute yourself. If you're brand new, I want to hear your feedback. Let me know what you think about this. There we go.
It made it more clear a little bit.
It just made it a little more clear?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, Christina, we got one more form. All right. Thank you. Perfect. All right, Christina, backspace, delete everything from your chart. Thank you. Pick another pair. Let's go to GBP pairs. I told you GBP pairs are explosive. These pairs are explosive. All right, so we're on GBP pairs right now. Perfect. All right, X that out. Right click on your chart. Go to one-click trading. Perfect. Let's clear everything off. Now scroll away. Scroll. I'll tell you when to stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. The reason why I do this whole scroll thing, because, I just want to make it feel so real that we're just not picking, places on the charts that we already know about. All right, so here we go. What we're going to do is find the 5 o'clock candle anywhere you want. Okay, there's your 5 o'clock candle. Now, set it up again. Set it up. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, so now looking at this trade setup, this GBP JPY, this is a volatile pair. So now the market came in. First thing it did was drop down and hit your sell. Enter your sell. How many pips did it go down after hitting your sell? Well, we got about 10 pips profit on there. It's up to you if you want 10 or 12 or 20 pips. You got about 10 pips on there. Guys, what I'm telling you is you're guaranteed to get 10 pips profit on this. Guaranteed. All right, so when the market went out there and hit your buy stop, how many pips did you get on that one? Shit, you almost got 20 on that one. All right, you almost got 20 pips on that one. So if you look at it, you just caught what, 30 pips in that one day? 30 pips in that one day right there. I know you want to go out for the big moves, but you got to crawl before you walk. Sometimes you don't see those big moves and you end up getting into the trade with the perfect entry, but in the wrong direction. All right. Scroll. We're going to do one more. But guys, what I'm showing you, this strategy that I created is called the session open. You can do this strategy 4 times per day. Stop right there. You can do this strategy 4 times per day. You can do it during the open of the Sydney Australian session, which is 5 o'clock. You can do it at 9 p.m. during the Asian session, set it up the same way. You can do it during the London session at 3 a.m. And you can do it during the New York session. Oh man, you destroyed this one. You clearly destroyed this one. Easy money. Okay, this is a strategy just created for new traders. All right, as you can clearly see with the setup that she's doing right now, you got your 10 pips or your 20 pips and you were out of the trade. All right, don't even focus on the bottom one. We clearly see that didn't hit. Now, let me show you how you could have made even more money. Okay, but leave that right there. Find the 5 o'clock candle. Perfect. Now I want you to find the 10 o'clock candle, which is 3 a.m. Actually, the 9 o'clock candle. So we're going to look 4 candles over, 4 hours right there. Perfect. Now do the same thing. No, leave your lines there. This time, you know what, matter of fact, I want you to backspace on your chart, backspace, and use the trend line instead. All right. Put a trend line on the 5, just straight across. Yes, straight across to the side. I'm going to show you something. No, double click on it. Right click. Trend line properties. All right, parameters. Ray. There we go. See, look at the way you navigate through your chart. That's amazing. All right. Now watch this. I'm going to show you something crazy. Drag that straight across. So you want to do it like you did the horizontal lines. No, do it like you did the horizontal. Yeah. Perfect. Straighten it up. All right. That's the 5 o'clock low. Hold control on your computer and double click. Now drag it up to the top. Ooh, look how you just copied that line. Beautiful. All right. I'm telling you guys, when you navigate and know how to use your platform, you're going to make a ton of money. So what you just did was you just identified the high and the low of the 5 p.m. candle. Most traders hate 5 p.m. They say, oh man, it's 5 p.m. The spreads are going to be super high. We're waiting for the 5 p.m. candle to close so we can start trading. Now, I want you to find the four candles over. Nope, you don't. Double click, control and double click. There we go. Now find the open of the Asian session. It's 4 hours later. Ooh, hold up. Time out. Are you mean to tell me that the Asian session, all it did was retest the high of the Sydney session? Are you guys seeing this? James, you see this? Come on. I'm the only one on here. All right, perfect. All right, so we here. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't by myself. All right, so all it did was, hold on. I think I know what was wrong with my screen, but we're good. All right, perfect. So now, did you mark the high and the low of the Asian session? Change the color for me. Double click, trend line, comment. There we go. Because I want to show you that you can do this. You can have like 4 trades set up. Perfect. Now, all right, the high and the low of the Asian session. Perfect. Now, let's go over to the New York session, to the London session. Find the 10 o'clock candle, which is 3 a.m. Hover your mouse over it. No, just hover your mouse with the crosshair. Look for the 10 o'clock candle. Okay. As it said, 10 o'clock on the bottom. Why is my screen? All right, video panel. Hold on one sec. Let me just, there we go. It says 10 o'clock on the bottom. Fit to window. All right. So that's the 10 o'clock candle. So now I want you to find the low and the high of that 3 o'clock candle. Double click. And that London session had so that was it right there. Oh snap. Hold up. What I'm looking at right now, it looked like you made money on the Sydney Australian session, the Asian session, came back during the London session after it pulled up, caught you some pips on the London session. Let's go over to the New York session, the last session, which is 1500, 15 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. Grab your crosshair tool, 1500, there we go, and do the same thing. Mark it up. Guys, this is going to take the guesswork out of trading. I had to mute someone out. All right, perfect. Where's the New York candle at? All right, that one right there. Perfect. Oof. You destroyed that both ways. You destroyed that New York candle both ways. On a buy and on a sell. Measure from the buy. How many pips did you get? Shit, 43 pips. And on your sell? Okay. Guess what the sell of the New York candle? You're looking right at it. All it did, that New York candle, yes. All it did was retest the low of the 5 o'clock candle. Wow. When that market threw that long wick, okay, when that market threw that long wick from the New York candle all the way down, look where it closed at. Put one of your trend lines right on the close of that, where that candle closed. Yep, move it over right to the New York candle. No, that long pintail. Go down to the bottom. All right, see that candle? Put it at the close of it. Nope, that's the right there. That's the close. When you see the market throw something out like that and push all the way back up to the top, well, the market is rising. All right, when they throw out wicks like that, all they doing is they putting those, they saying, hey, listen, we got all the sellers. We're going to trick them into making them thinking that we're selling. And then when they push that market all the way back up to the top, I want you to re-enter your position for a buy. All right, you can re-enter your position for a buy. And, you know, how many pips did the market go after that? Looking at the 5 o'clock candle the next day, you made your money. Almost 100 pips. All right, guys, unmute yourself if you have any questions. Feel free to ask any questions. Type it in the chat box. That's right. That's a stop hunt. If you have any questions, feel free, unmute yourself. This is what we're here for. I know this was like a last minute meeting, but I just had to show you this. If you think this is simple and this is something that you can do, let me see. Christina, can I take your mouse? Let me see if I can. All right, click to start the mouse keyboard control. All right, perfect. Is that me moving that? Oh yeah, that is me moving. Perfect, perfect. All right, so now that we see, we got all this set up. This is beautiful, beautiful. I love it, I love it. You could do the same thing every single day. Find a 5 o'clock candle. I love when 5 o'clock hit now. Trust me, I love it when it hit. Look at this. Look how beautiful this was, guys. Look how beautiful. This is the 5 o'clock candle right here. Okay, 5 p.m. That's the end of the day. I love when the end of the day. Let me see. Somebody got a question? Okay, so we got the high of the 5 and we got the low. Look what happened. The market broke down, came back up and retested the low of the 5 o'clock candle. You could have entered that trade and took the market all the way down. Okay, you could have entered that trade and took the market all the way down. That's over 229 pips. Okay, over 229 pips. Wow. Another thing I would have did after seeing this market drop down and come back up, I would have did something like this. I would have noticed that I had a nice little A, B, C formation. A, B, oops, come back. A, B, and C formation. A, B, C. If you guys never seen that before, it's okay. Well, my take profit is going to be at those 618. All right. You got 3 take profits. If you're using your products and services in your back office with iMarkets Live, you're going to notice with the harmonic scanner, they have 3 take profits. Take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3. Well, if you enter your trade on the pullback, once this market dropped down and retest the low of the 5 o'clock candle, if you was to enter the market right around this zone here, okay, this was your take profit 1, which you clearly hit, your take profit 2, which you destroyed, and the market came to your take profit 3. If you didn't exit the trade after hitting your take profit 3, well, guess what? You gave all your money back. But what did the market do? You see this number right here, the 618? I stress this number a lot, okay? I stress this number a lot, the 618, because the market loves that number, okay? 1 second. The market loves that 618. Hey, maybe because it's on a draw background. Yeah, I want to see my orange pop up. What's up? There we go. I should be able to see my my orange box pop up. Maybe not. All right, so this 618. So basically, this was nothing but a breakout retest right to that 618. Once that market came back to that 1618, it just dropped down. Resistance went to the 100. From the 100, went back to the 618. So you could have traded this right here all freaking week. All right, let's say if this was Monday, got your money. All right, on Tuesday, your take profit is here. You know you at support right now. I guarantee you there's support way over here on the other side. Okay, so on Tuesday, all right, on Tuesday, you hit support, you got out of the trade, you let this market climb. Okay, you skip this day right here. All right, skip this. Market's moving sideways. You don't know what's going to happen. You may have traded the session open. Okay, perfect. The market came back up. You notice that the market was coming right back up to this zone right here. Right back up to the zone right here. So hold up. That's my 618. That's a retest. That's a breakout retest. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. So once this market hit this zone right here, boom. Okay, hit that zone and you was out. You were out of that trade. Took this market all the way down. A, B, C, D patterns. Okay. A. Here's the A. You can do A, B, C, or you can do 1, 2, 3. It's all up to you. It doesn't matter. A. Here's your A right here. Right click, double click, hold control, copy that letter. We're going to switch this letter over to C. Now, if C does not go higher than A, it's still a valid trade to sell. If C goes higher than A, then it's a trade, a change in direction. Okay, B is always going to be in the middle. Okay, B is always going to be in the middle. B is going to be your pivot. So here's your B. Or like I said, it could be a 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, or any letters you want it to be. Get creative with it. Okay, so what you're going to see, you can see this market come up to the zone. When you have your A here, your A, B, C, if this does not go higher, it's a valid trend, valid trade to sell. Where's your take profit? All right, so now we're going to use the Fibonacci expansion. Okay, so we're going to go from A to B. You see this little V that's right here? It then double click and move it back up to C. Look where your first take profit. This was your entry right here. Your entry to sell Okay, enter to sell. You could have put a sell. The way I would have traded this, as I'm seeing this market go up, and I'm saying to myself, because 9 times out of 10, you may not get a perfect entry, but I'm seeing this market come into the zone here, right to the 618. So I'm seeing this market come right to the 618. Yeah, you can place it on the wick. Place it on the wick because you just want to see how far the market went. All right. Just want to see how far the market went. Don't cheat yourself. You want to, because sometimes if you place it, sometimes I place it, I'll switch over to the line chart. I switch over to the line chart. But then when I do that, I end up getting out the trade sometimes too early. Okay. So let's just switch back over because you can see the difference. If I switch to the line chart, you don't see the extension. The wicks just show me how far the market went. That's all it's doing. It's just showing me how far the market went. But the line chart clearly shows you where the market opened and closed. All right, so now I switch back over and I'm going from wick to wick. All right, now what I would do here in this trade, because I see that the market was doing something, trying to get me to trade against my rules. All right, my rules are basically like this. When I see the market come down, I want to see a minimum of 3 to 4 touches before breaking resistance. Right in the zone here, I have 1, 2, 3, and then look what happened. On the 4th touch, this market was supposed to go through and break through. That's why I would have did something like put a buy stop. Okay, I would put a buy stop right above. Let me just move this over. I would have put a buy stop right above. Come on, stop freezing on me. There we go. Here's the high of that day. I would put a buy stop above. So if this market was going to shoot up, it would have shot up, picked my order, and came up, went to that zone there. So now what I want to see is I want to see this market come down, hit take profit 1. Okay. Hit take profit 1 before I even think about entering this trade. Hit take profit 1, bounce off of it, and then put a sell stop in the zone here. Okay. Yeah, you're going to lose a lot of pips here, but I'd rather lose pips not being in the trade than actually lose money actually being in the trade, if that makes sense. Okay. So wait for this market to come down. Give me a confirmation that we are going into a sell position. Because if I tell you enter your sell here, how do you even know that the market is going to drop in this zone? The market just may throw a huge wick up and go to the upside. All right. So just because you have the confirmation or a setup saying that the market is going to drop, this is a beautiful setup, an ABC pattern telling you that the market is going to drop. But again, it could have been anything. Donald Trump could have been talking about North Korea is going to be shooting missiles, and it could have spiked the market all the way up in the opposite direction. Okay. So let's say you got into this trade here. Once the market hit the zone, now you can let it ride. Boom. You hit take profit 3. Instead of hitting all take profits, is this what happened to the AU trade earlier? We're going to get into that in a second. I did a post on the AU trade, but it wasn't for that AU trade that you guys were in. So this is your support. All right. Now, what I want you guys to see, look at this. Look how beautiful this thing set up just now. This is a beautiful setup. Now, I just want you to know, I didn't pick this pair. Christina picked this pair. So I had no way to, rehearse this. All right. So as you guys can clearly see, when a market breaks support, once this market breaks support, all I'm waiting for is the retest. Look at this. Beautiful. This was flawless right here. Flawless. Okay? Flawless. Type in the comment chats if you see what I see right now. Okay? If you see exactly what I'm showing you and you understand this, yeah, you do have an inverted head and shoulder. Yeah, I mean, it's clear as day that there's an inverted head and shoulder, but you can even see it even better when I put the line chart. But what I want you to see is notice how the market broke out of support. Okay, broke out of support on a Monday. Okay, on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday. Oh my goodness. History repeats itself, right? Yes, it does. From Monday to Monday, look what the market did. All right. The market broke out of support on Monday, retest what was old support, now turned into new resistance. Now, again, the market will hit a support and resistance line how many times before breaking through? Type it in the chat box. Oh my goodness, we're losing participants. We started with 10, now we got 7. I'm sorry for your loss. Okay, so the market will break out. In order to break through, it has to, yes, 3 to 4 times. Now we know that this is a fresh zone. So as soon as that market came back in the zone, Andy, what are you going to do knowing that this was a fresh zone? What is the market going to do? What are you going to do? What position are you going to get into? It's only 4 letters. Type it. There we go. That's right. If you would have entered your sell right around that zone, okay, if you would have entered your sell, and we're doing it again, okay, we're doing it again right here. This is beautiful. What was once, you see this right here? This is your C. What was once your C now turns into your A. This B now goes right here. Your C, your new C, goes right here. Take profit number, oh, let's just grab your fibs again. A, B, and here's your C. Okay, here's your C. Right here. Perfect. A, B, C. Now, this is a huge ABC formation, and I love when I see these huge ABC formations. A, B, C, take profit 1 is right here. Now, you easily got into this trade because the setup that you saw a nice inverted head and shoulder. You saw the left shoulder. Okay, you saw the left shoulder. You saw the head. You knew this was an inverted head and shoulder because the head is always going to be down by itself. Switch over to the line chart, and all you have to do is this. Draw a nice little line that goes right across, and it's going to split the body right in half. Okay, it's going to split the body right in half. When you start to see the Batman symbol, this is an upside down Batman. Yeah, I made this made this one up with my man Lewis. You can put some eyes right here. Here's the eyes and the mouth. This is Batman upside down. When you see yeah, Andy, that's the Batman symbol. When you start seeing that Batman symbol, that market is going in the opposite direction. It's just Batman. Look at this. Here's the ears to Batman. The ears. That market is going in the opposite direction. And you see them a lot. See, look, this looks like a bat laying upside down, right? Let it go up to the neckline and it's going to collapse. All right. This is a huge bat upside down. You see this? The market repeats itself. Okay. This is a smaller version. And then you have a huge version of this. Uh-oh. The video is not moving. Oh, the screen froze. All right. So let's stop screen share. Stop screen share. 1 second. All right, Christina, you can stop sharing it for a second. Oh, it's back to normal? All right, perfect, 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 perfect. All right, perfect, perfect. Okay, everyone, is it still clear? Is it still clear? Type in the chat box. It's about to get real crazy now. All right, perfect, perfect. So we got a huge version of the bat that was right here. So now you enter this on a sell with confidence. You entered your sell with confidence right here because you saw this break down. What was once old support, it broke down to new resistance. This is that new money right there. Okay, that new money. So the market dropped down. Look at this. Your first take profit is going to be right here, number 2. Okay. It's going to be your first take profit. The market then drops down. Boom. You destroyed take profit number 1. Destroyed take profit number 1. For a total of 200 pips. Destroyed take profit 1 over 200 pips. And look what happened to the market after hitting take profit 1. Well, what is this again? What symbol? Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Somebody type it in the box. Who is this? What's his name? What's his real name? Come on, you guys know it. Bruce, there we go. Not Bruce, man. He's the fat man that was in the comedian. You talking about Bruce Wayne. Yeah, so you got Bruce Wayne upside down waiting for you. Look at the reaction from the market once you came there. Okay. Boom. And then the market went straight to hell, hitting take profit number 2. Hitting take profit number 2. Okay. Destroyed it. Then the market went back up. Reaction. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see it? Do you see it? Breakout. Hit take profit 1. We come back, have a reaction. Boom. Drop down. Hit take profit 2. We have a reaction. And then there's 3 levels. There's 3 levels. Okay. 3 levels to the drop. We talk about this on Market Recap. 3 levels to the drop. This was the first drop over here. All right. This was level 1. Level 2. And then level 3. Okay. Look at the reaction from the market. The reaction from the market now. Now the market is telling you, hey, listen, hey. It's time for you to get out of that position. I mean, if you didn't get out the position, you would have gave take profit 2 and take profit 1 back. You would have gave your money back. But you would have made it again, but you know, you would have gave it back, but at the same time, look who showed up again. Look who showed up again. He's right all over your chart. This is a huge bat, not a bat pattern. I don't want you to get confused with the bat pattern. This is a huge bat. So I just want you guys to go type into Google and type in a bat upside down and then look at what's on your screen. You're going to say, whoa, that's a bat on my screen, upside down sleeping. That's a sleeping bat. Okay, so now follow the trend, follow the trend, follow the trend. 1, 2, follow the trend. Let me go ahead and extend this line. As soon as we break this line, the trend is over. Okay, parameters, extend it. You guys getting 2 for 1 tonight. Extend this out, boom. You can stay in a buy position as long as the market is above this trend line. All right, stay in a buy position as long as the market is above the trend line. You see this? Look how long you've been holding that trade. Okay. You can actually throw in some new trend lines. So this way you don't miss out on any profits. So as long as the market is above the trend line, you stay in a trade. You stay in a trade. You're still in a trade. This is a long move. And then what happens? Boom, the market hits the trend line, giving you the signal to exit your trade. And look what happened next. Breakout from the trend line, retest the trend line, and the market comes crumbling down. You see the breakout happen right here. This is something that's going to freak you out. Because when I first saw this, I said, you got to breakout, retest. Anytime we break out, we're going to break out, retest. So what I like to do is I like to do something like this. All right, put a resistance here. Breakout, retest. Why did the market stop here? Wow. Look at that. Look at this, guys. Breakout, retest, the market stop here. If the market comes back into this zone, drop, boom, Here's my sell limit, and the market drops again. And the trend continues. Any questions? Oh, remember this trend line that we put a long time ago? We finally made it. We made it. You can leave these trend lines on your chart. Eventually, the market will come back. Oh, there's that bat again. That bat. Oh, we got a bat facing the right way this time. He's facing the right way. And you got his cousin upside down sleeping. Wake up, wake up. And then you got another one over here. These can also be looked at as double tops. Okay, here's a high. Market goes down. Pivot. A, B, C. The market drops. Okay, you can do them just like this. Boom. A little small version of it. Take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. What happens? We see this every time on take profit 3. What happens? The market drops, have a reaction, goes up. Haven't you been seeing this the whole entire night? It's been doing the same thing over and over. Once it hit take profit, it has a reaction. We've been seeing this the entire night. Okay. Christina, let's move forward. Stop sharing your screen. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can share mine. All right, guys, are we back yet? Am I clear? Is my screen clear?
Better.
It's better?
I can see it.
Perfect, perfect. All right, because what I'm about to show you is going to blow your mind. Now, remember the strategy that I was showing you guys earlier. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be great if you didn't have to draw these lines on your chart? Come on, backspace. Wouldn't it be great if you didn't have to draw these lines on your chart? You know, measure from here to there. Oh, my screen is small. Oh, no. Come on, market makers. Stop doing this to me. Because what I want to show you is on my screen. What about now? Is it better? Is it bigger? Is it better? Let me see. It's viewable. Okay. All right. As long as it's viewable. All right. Just not super clear. Okay. All right. So I'm going to record what I'm going to show you guys, but if you can see it, if you can see what I'm going to show you. All right. So just real quick. Let me switch charts. Let me see. What if I switch charts on you? Template. Let's go to a clean chart. All right, so what I'm going to show you right now, it's going to pull up a nice clean chart for you. And then, okay, here we go. So we're going to do the same thing all over again, but this time I'm just going to grab a square rectangle box, and I found my candle, my 5 p.m. candle. So I'm just going to do this. Take the square box. Okay, here we go. Get rid of my fibs, get rid of that. So here we go. I'm gonna just try this one more time, guys. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's not gonna be a waste of time. So I'm gonna take my square box and let's go from here. 5 o'clock candle. All I'm gonna do is drag from here to the low. Boom! You see what just happened? You see that? Amazing. Hands free. It did the work for you. You enter your trade at the break of the green candle. Oh, yeah, we got questions. All right. Yeah, it's viewable, support and resistance. Oh, no, no, no. That's not support and resistance. That's not support and resistance. That's something beautiful. This is not support and resistance right here. So watch this again. Remember, I don't know if you just joined, but in the beginning, I had this strategy that I was teaching. All I want you to do is find the 5 p.m. candle, 5 p.m. Then you're going to measure or put a line at the top and the bottom of that candle. Instead of you having to count, what I'm going to do is draw a box, and it does the work for me. If the market comes to this red line, it's going to enter me into a sell. My take profit is right here. If the market comes to this green line, it's going to enter me into a buy. This is 10 pips, and this is 20 pips. 10 pips, 20 pips. Actually, there's more. No, sorry about that, guys. That's actually, yes, sir. Actually, these are my 20 pip take profits. 20 pip take profits. Yep. No, sorry about that. It's not 20 pip take profit. That's 30 pip take profits. Okay, I forgot I set them up different. These are my 30 pip take profits. Let's try it again. Let's go to a different pair. That was on Aussie. Let's see, Aussie. Hey, there we go. Got my Aussie. Works on every pair. Works like a charm. This one here, if it hits this red line, it put me in a sell position. If it hits this green line, it puts me in a buy position. This market went up on this buy position, and it got me at 29 pips. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It went straight to 29 pips and made a U-turn and drop down. If the market is at 29 pips, take your money and run. Take your money and run. Oh, wow. That's right. Now, also, one more thing I'm going to show you before we leave out of here tonight. Remember, this webinar has been recorded. It was recorded. So, would it be okay if I showed you this? We got the days of the week. Boom, boom, boom. And then, oh. All right, so remember we were talking about, yeah, you good with 20 pay, me too. Remember we were talking about the ABC and blah, 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 blah. All right, here we go. I'm going to draw some fibs for you. I'm going to draw some fibs. So let's say none of this happened yet. None of this happened. So we moved the market over. I'm going to draw my fibs. Okay, here we go. Let's draw some fibs. Boom, 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 boom. I think that's the bottom. I can't see. Okay, draw my fibs. So with these fibs here, once the market comes up to this zone here, okay, it put me in drawdown. Let me see at the top of this one. 62 pips, right? I was in a 62 pip drawdown. For some reason, the market just went back up. If I enter at this green box, my take profit is going to be at the green box. So I lost 52 pips just to come back and destroy the market for 115 pips. Let's try that again. Anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. Let's go ahead and mark this up real quick. Okay, I like this. I like this. All right, here we go. Here we go. So once I drew my fibs, none of this happened yet. So market came down. You guys know if the market comes down to the 382, the 50, or the 618, my take profit is going to be at the red box. Watch this. This is going to blow your mind. So as the market, you enter the trade, you're saying, oh man, I'm still in this trade. Oh man, I'm still in this trade. Well, guess what happens later? All right. So 1, 2, on the third day, you hit your take profit. You enter your trade here, 86 pips. This is a true set it and forget it. All right. True set it and forget it. You don't have to sit in and watch your trade. Put your stop loss, put your take profit. You're good to go. Once this market came and bounced back down on this zone here, you could have put another trade and went in there. Okay. Yes. Can I repeat? It sounds pretty easy, right? All right. So let's just say, let's go to another spot on the chart. All right. So here we go. We see the zone here. We got an A, B, C pattern here. None of this over here happened. Okay. None of that happened. So I want to find my low. Draw my fibs from the bottom to the low. Okay. Now, what I'm looking for on this chart here, I am looking for the market. I'm looking to enter my trade wherever the green box is at, and my take profit is going to be at the green box. Okay, so wherever you enter your trade at, you draw your fibs. If the fibs is telling you your take profit is going to be there, that's where your take profit is going to be at. And you just let the trade ride until it hits. Okay, let the trade ride until it hit. And as you can clearly see, how this market went straight up and hit your take profit. Now, it took some time. Let me just minimize it. Okay. It took some time, but you know, if you enter, this was a straight uptrend. If you enter your trade in this green box and the market went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 days for over 200 pips. You held this trade for 15 days and you caught 200 pips. Now, every time this market came down and gave you an opportunity to re-enter, gave you an opportunity to re-enter, gave you an opportunity to re-enter, and it just made higher, lower highs, gave you an opportunity to re-enter, you're probably thinking, man, I only had one trade. I sitting there for 16 days. True, set it and forget it. All right, I can do this on any pair. All right, do this on any pair. Okay, let's set it up, move it. Seems pretty easy, right? Well, that's what I like to do. I like to show you things that's pretty simple. I don't want to make trading complicated. USDCHF. Let's take a look at that one. USDCHF. There we go. Let's back it up a little bit. I like to go random on a chart. Doesn't matter what time frame, any time frame. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Any time frame. Okay, perfect. Market comes down. All right, the trade house session is starting in 30 minutes. All right, so the market comes down. So what I'm going to do now is draw some fibs. All right, so let's draw some fibs. So we're going to go on this day. We're going to go, let's see. Let me minimize my chart, see where I'm at. There we go. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. I can start from this high, but I feel like that's going to be overkill. Start from this high down to the low. But notice that the market dropped down, did a pullback. So now this is a reset. I can start from here. Market dropped down, did a pullback. Oh, man, now we got a reset. The market dropped down, did a pullback. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, there we go. So now, once this market go up to this zone here, okay, this market broke this zone right here. Boom, there we go. If I'm in this trade, I'm waiting for this market because now this market is above me. All right, this is above. This market is going to the upside. If I'm in this, waiting to get in this trade here, I'm going to put a nice sell stop. Okay, put a nice sell stop and let this market rock all the way down to my take profit. Okay, nice take profit. You guys have any questions? Any questions? Feel free to ask. I got fibs everywhere. All right, if you guys don't have any questions, we're going to go ahead and end this. I have the recording. 31. You said, can you repeat that?
No. My bad. My question is, when I place these fibs, will it automatically appear with the green, or is that the attachment that you use?
Yeah, that's a so let me just clear this out here. Yeah, those fibs are basically, that's a custom indicator.
Custom indicator. Okay.
Yeah, that's a custom indicator that, you know, I just use to when I'm, you know, placing my orders. You know, I just want to take the guesswork out of it. You know, saying, okay, where's my take profit going to be at? So if I know that I'm going to draw my fibs, I'm going to be using my fibs. I'll use something like the auto fibs. This is the attachment that I sent you guys, the auto fibs. When you click auto fibs, all it's going to do is the most recent price. It's going to draw your fibs for you. So you can see right here, this is where price is at now.
Right.
Price. What we're looking for on this pair, this is USDCHF. We're looking for this pair to come down and make a correction. 618, this 618 right here, if it bounced off this 618, we can see this market, you know, if it comes down and break the 618, we can see this market make a change in direction. But if it bounces off this, you know, like I said, I will put my my buy stop right above this here. Don't try to enter the trade in the middle of the zone. Do not try to enter the trade in the middle of the zone. Wait for the market. If the market is trading in between, like right now, you see that you have a resistance here.
Yeah.
And let's say you got support here. Okay. All right. Put a sell stop, buy stop. Let the market come to you. Do not jump in and get into the trade. Just because somebody say, oh, the market is dropping, the market is dropping. So what? Let it drop. Let it come to you. All right. Don't chase it.
Right. So if I wanted to utilize that fibs attachment that tells me where to catch that, how would I go about that? Like, where do I click for that one?
Well, first, before I can't just give these fibs out without you guys really knowing how to trade using the regular fibs.
Right. Okay. I get it.
All right. You know, respectfully, at the end of the day, I can give you all the tools you need, but if you don't know how to use the regular fibs, you wouldn't understand why you're placing these automatic fibs. So, you know, let's learn the regular fibs first. Let's learn, you know, the basics to Forex and, you know, the other stuff. And then you're going to get all the things that you need. I don't want to bombard you with all this material. And then before you know it, you won't even be using your service in the back office. You know? So one last thing, Aussie USD, that's the trade that everybody was looking at. Check this out. All right, so I did a markup. Just go ahead and mute yourself real quick.
Okay.
All right, so you guys can still see my screen, correct? It should be looking a little better now. All right, so we're on Aussie USD. And what I did with Aussie USD, let's go to insert. And I'm just going to use some moving averages. I haven't taught anybody this strategy yet. Moving average, I'm going to use the 21. And it's going to be exponential. I'll leave it red. Just beef it up a little bit. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab another one. Trend, moving average. And we're going to make this one 50, exponential. And we'll just make this one like a powder blue. Yeah, I'll leave it. Shouldn't leave it blue as the background color. So we'll just make it black. Black and red cross, black and red. Okay, so how does it work? Remember the ABC that I was showing you guys? Remember, I'm on a Let me go to the daily time frame because that's what I did it when I was in my office. I was on a daily time frame. Okay. All right. So what I'm looking for on the daily time frame. All right. I'm looking for, this is a downtrend. You can clearly see that this is a downtrend. What I want to see next is, okay, what I want to see next, as long as the market is below both moving averages, you can stay in this trade for a downtrend. But the moment it cross, all right, the moment it cross, what we want to see next is the market, the red cross the black, then come back. The red cross the black again, and then come back. What are we creating when we do that? Okay, when you see that, this is basically what you're seeing. The red cross the black. Okay, the red go up. The red cross the black again. Then we go up. What is that? That's the W. The W formation. Also known, you have your A, your B, and your C. Okay, A, B, buy on C. Okay, take profit 1 is at B, and take profit 2 and 3 is way up there somewhere. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I use my strategy. All right, so you can see that the market come down. So as soon as I start to see a change in behavior of this moving average right now, this is the first sign. Okay, perfect. I can still stay in this trade. It's basically a breakout and retest. All right, I can still stay in it. Boom. Now, it didn't cross right here. So what I want to see is the market cross. So that's the first leg of the W. The market go up. Then the market comes back down and then go up. So now what I'm going to do is, because now I just identified my A, B, and C. Okay, here's my A. Okay, here's A. Okay, as soon as that market cross and then come back down, there's your B right there. This is a little advanced, but trust me, it's fun. And then when that market goes back over, there's your C. What is this doing? It's creating pivot points, reversals, turnarounds. The market is going the opposite direction. So now that I have my A, B, and my C, so what I like to grab now is my Fib expansions. The Fibonacci expansions. It's different between the Fibonacci retracement. So I'm going to draw from A to B and then bring it back down to C. I just bring it over here just a little bit so you can see what's going on. So look what happened. A, B, C. This is going to be the first move. Boom. Take profit 1. Remember, your C is down here. Take profit 1 is here, but I wouldn't enter the trade. I wouldn't enter the trade right around this zone here because I don't know if it's going to keep going down. So once that market breaks take profit 1 and then use it as support, so it's a break and then support, I will enter my trade here. Take profit 1 can be right there at C. Well, guys, you could use the harmonic scanner just like this. Even if you enter your trade here at B, at take profit 1, which is the 618, and took it here, you still captured over 200 pips. And take profit 3, as you can clearly see, we hit it like crazy, 510 pips. Okay, perfect. Now that you know your A, your B, your C, so we saw this market come over to create the first leg of the W. Okay, the market created the first leg of the W. Let me just draw it out so you can see it. What am I going to draw it with? I'll use my tools. I'll use these tools. So market crosses over. This is going to be the first leg. Maybe change colors. What periods do you use for your moving average? Are you just joining? Okay. Moving average. All right, we're going to use the exponential. 50 and 21. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. All right, so we're using the 50, the 21 and the 50 exponential, leave it on the close. Okay. Perfect. So let's go ahead and draw the first leg of the W. Notice when that market crossover right here, this is all we're focusing on. When that market crossover, and this is why it's very important to focus on one pair. Because if you're focusing on one pair that you're trading, you can monitor what's going on. Because if you're looking at 10 pairs, you miss your move already. Now you're chasing the move. You said, oh my goodness, what happened? What happened? What happened? Well, it's too late to enter. Now you're chasing the market. Okay, so here's your first leg. Then the market crosses over. Now you have your B right here, the crossover. Then the market crosses back down. You have your C right there. So as it cross up, look what happens to the market. Where? There's your W pattern. Okay. Now, if this was iMarkets Live, they would have told you, hey, listen, well, we got a trade alert. Okay. We got we have a pattern going. Okay. Doesn't iMarkets IML look like this? X, A, B, C, D, you sell at D. Okay. You sell when the market gets to D. Harmonic scanner. That's correct. Okay. So I'm going to teach you guys how you can create your own, your own scanner. And basically you can have extra confirmation when using the scanner. Okay. Extra confirmation when using the scanner. So now that we're in this zone here, let's go ahead and let's clear this off. Perfect. Because we don't want to get it out there, give it out to what we're doing. So now that we have confirmation here, we have our A, B, C. What I want to do next is draw some trend lines. This could be bring this over. Remember, what was once C is now A. Okay, is now A. So now what I'm looking for, I got my A. I'm waiting for the market to cross back over. Okay, this was C going up. So I'm waiting for the market to cross back over. Here's my drop. If you guys can hear that noise, it's my son moving in his crib, in his bedroom. I got the little speaker. Okay, so boom, the market goes up. Now, all we're doing is looking for the opposite, the W formation. The market drops down, A, comes back up, B, and C. And we're just going to do the same thing all over again. Repeat it all over again. Whenever the market creates a W, right after it creates the letter M. Whenever the market creates the M, right after it creates the letter W. So you have your A, your B, and your C. Not all take profits hit 1, 2, and 3. You're definitely going to get the first 1 and 2, but maybe not 3 all the time. So now what I want you to see here, you got your A, your B. Notice what happened. The market crossed over, crossed back up. Once the market crossed over, it crossed back up. What I would have did here around this zone, I'll put a sell stop. As soon as that market crossed back over like this, I'll put a sell stop. The market goes up, come down, goes up, come down, I'm putting a buy stop. Okay. As soon as that market go down and then come back up like cross that line, I'm doing a buy stop. because that market is going to come up, pick up my order, and take me to heaven. Okay, here we go. Drop down, come back up, sell stop. This would have been a beautiful sell stop right around this zone. Look at this this trend line. It's a rising trend line. 1, 2, boom, sell stop right around this zone here. Take profit 1 as the market continue to move. Let me clear my drawings. Okay, as the market continue to move, now what I would do is I would draw a nice trend line here. Perfect. Okay, so now let's move forward and see what Aussie USD has in store for us. Okay, now what we're looking for, got our B, waiting for this market to make a move, waiting for it to make a move. Oh, there's my cross down, there's my cross up, and now we got a W formation again. All right, so now we got another W formation. Also an inverted head and shoulder. Here's the head, left shoulder, right shoulder, W formation. This is so many confirmations so that this market is going up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, we have so many confirmations that this market is going up. Remember, this is on the daily time frame, so most of the stuff you wouldn't have caught. You would have been enjoying life. But being able to come back to your chart and see it, it's amazing. So what are we looking for? Cross down, cross up, cross down. Now to cross up, put in your buy stop. Put your buy stop, let the market pick you up. Now, how far is this market going to go? Okay, grab my tools, A, B, and C. A, B, and C. Well, I mark up my charts on the higher time frame because if I want to see the market, I need to go to the highest part of the world. If I want to see the world, I need to go to space to be able to look down and see everything. Use the higher time frame to mark up your charts. Use the lower time frame for your entry. Okay, always use the high. Never mark up your charts on the lower time frame because you're just going to get a ton of fake outs and false moves. Okay, perfect. All right, so notice, remember this trend line that we drew here. Notice how the market has a reaction to this. A, B, C, crossover, cross back down, crossover, market goes up. Okay, you see the 618 here? Let's see. What do you think is going to happen next? I'm waiting. Anyone? This is the current market now. This is the live market right now. Retest and shoot to the 1618. Okay, perfect, perfect. Good one, Andy. Retest what? Okay, it already broke the 100, which was support, resistance. There we go. Retest the 6.8. I think you on to something, Andy. You might be right. I mean, we would never know. This is the daily time frame. So you mean to tell me Aussie USD could potentially drop down another 156 pips? Hold on. Let's take a look at something. Let's minimize. And here's the 1618 up here for our take profit. Let's pull out our, let me see, these are the ones I want to use. Yeah. Let's see. I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure. Where are my fibs? X lines. I think it's this one. Yeah. This green line means that it's unretested zone right here. Okay. Meaning that the market broke out of the zone and it never went back. So this is an unretested zone. So eventually what Aussie want to do is go back up into the zone. But I don't want to give you guys that much right now because we know Aussie is going to rise and the dollar is going to crash. Okay. Let me just see if I can clear these fibs off. Auto fib retracement, get that one off. And X fibs, get that one off. Perfect. I am looking for, here we go. All right, so that's the daily. Here we go. Come on, stop moving. Just want to draw something up for you. See how well this is going to work. All right. John, what's going on, John? You just entering, man. What's happening, my brother? All right, let's go. Let's see what we got here. This is Aussie USD on the daily. Let's see. Wow. Look, guys, after drawing these fibs on the daily, I drew it from here to here. It's telling me that my take profit is still right around this zone. Okay, it's telling me that my take profit is here. Now, these are automatic fibs. It's telling me that if I enter here, that this market is going to take me all the way up. Let's go to the, oh shit, that was loud as hell. That was super loud. Okay, so it's telling me that my take profit is right in this zone. Is that the same? Ah, shit. Every time I move it, I get this alert. Let me just turn the volume down. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and draw this one. A, B, and C. Not bad. Not bad. These are the ones that we drew out, and this is the one that was automatically generated. So we're looking for our 618 to come right here, right around this resistance zone. Right around this resistance zone here. So, either Aussie could do something like this and bounce up for 446 pips, or it could give us an opportunity to enter this trade right here. So if that happens, what we're looking for, we want to see Aussie come down. Boom. We want to see Aussie come down right around this zone here. There we go. Let's draw some lines out for you. Okay. If Aussie comes down to the 618. Oh shit, something is happening on Aussie. Something is happening right now on Aussie. This is the weekly chart that we're on, and look at the movement that we're getting right now. Uh-oh. Are they having news right now? Is Aussie having news? I don't know. Okay, see that the market has been holding around that zone. 1 hour chart. We had the market spike down earlier today, and it's holding all the sellers. It's holding all the sellers right in this area right here. Got them trapped. See that little how the market spiked down? So everything that's been coming down has been stopping right here. Been stopping right there. Been stopping. So they want to trap all the sellers. That's what they're doing right now. They know they're going to push the market down. They want to trap all the sellers, put everybody in panic mode. Can you guys hear me? I think I had it on mute. All right, so they want to trap all the sellers, put everything in, get everybody in panic mode. All right, perfect, perfect. Yeah, and then they're going to eventually end up dropping. All right, so yeah, that's nothing to worry about right now. So this market comes down to the 618. We know our take profit is going to be there. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Beautiful. And as you guys can clearly see, if it comes down to here, entry is at the 618 for a total of 595 pips. This will be single-handedly one of the biggest trades that you enter this year. One of the biggest trades. And you can actually, this is the weekly chart. Okay. All right. This is the weekly chart. So you can actually hold this trade. Okay. You can hold this trade for like I would say 3 weeks the most. Okay. You can hold this trade for 3 weeks. So yeah, like I said, if this market comes down to this zone here, we know that Aussie is going to push down. All right. If it comes down to around, let's find the exact price of that area. The exact price is around 76917. All right, 76917. All right, 0.76917. That will be a buy limit at the 61.8%. Okay, with a take profit I would say say profit at 1.61.8%. Oops, that's 1.36. 1.61.8%. Okay, and that price is at 83093. Okay, 83093 for a total of 520 pips. Now, for everyone that's on here, if you're trading the standard lot size, which is a 1.00, 520 pips would be $5,200. Okay, $5,200 on a standard lot size. All right. On a 0.10, $520. Okay, 0.10, $520. For all my micro traders, my newbies, don't be afraid. $52. Hey, I'm right with you. Every trade I enter is at a 0.01. And then I'll increase the trade. 0.01. And then we have 0.10. You know what sucks? Getting into the trade in the right position, but over leveraging your account. So when the market pull back and take you out of the trade, blowing your account just to watch it go 520 pips. How sad is that? Don't over leverage your account. Okay. I've used to do that so many times. I knew the exact position the market was going. I will let the market rock. And then I will over leverage my account, getting greedy. And then what happened? I blow my account While I'm watching everybody on Facebook talking about, yo, I just made $5,000. And I'm looking like I just lost. So with that being said, guys, let me know. How do you think it looked? All right. This is the only, I got to go back to the chat. This is the only trade I'm going to look for. Good understanding of this stuff. By the way, you have a great instructor, Holy. Thank you. All right. When do you safely monitor your increase? That's what I'm fearing. Okay, that's a very good question. All right. So what let's say you enter the trade. Okay, you enter the trade. Boom. Now you're up 20, 30 pips. The market is going to come down 50% of that. Okay. Don't enter another trade right at the 50% because the market is going to go up and then come all the way back down, putting you into a negative, barely missing your original entry. That's when you over leverage and blow your account. So when the market does this, get out of this zone. Okay. When the market does this, go up and then come back down to here. This is where you put your second order. All right. Your first order started here. All right. Right on the bottom. All right. Your first order started here. Right here. Don't do this. Don't let the market go up. Put in the second order. Okay. Don't put in the second order here because the market is going to come up 50% of that trade. Then it's going to come back down and create a double bottom. Okay. And then the market is going to go up and then finally breaking out just to come back down. Oh, you're going to see all of that on the on this webinar. Just to come back down and then shoot up to the moon. Okay. So your second order, let the market go 50, 60, 70 pips. Don't be in a rush. Because if you're going for 520 pips, you know, I mean, you're going to have more trades to enter. Okay. You're going to have more trades to enter. Don't be in a rush. I need to throw in like 10 trades. Hold on. You know, eventually you're going to be able to you're going to have an opportunity to put the additional trades. If you want to, you can just add smaller lots. I know some traders, they frown on if you're going to put in 10 micro lots of 0.01, why not put in a standard? Well, a standard off the top is going to put you negative, depending on the spreads, $14, $15, maybe even $30. Then if the market goes against you, now you have to take that loss also. But if you put in smaller trades like 0.01, when I stack my orders, let's go over here. When I stack my orders, I will basically stack my orders like this. My first trade would be here. First one. Boom. Market goes up. Now, as soon as the market breaks this pivot here, okay, boom, second order is here. Okay, looking for the next pivot. Looking for the next when the market is coming down. Second order is here. Remember when I told you, I said, don't put it here? Because look what happened. The market goes up and comes right back down. I just showed you the demonstration right here. I showed you it's going to come back, give you 50%. Then it's going to come down and drop all the way back down. You know, let the market come back down and pick up your next order. So now you got 1, 2, 3 orders going on, right? Okay, 3 orders. The market breaks this pivot. Boom. You can put a buy stop. Breaks that pivot right there. Boom. Now you got 4 orders going on. This way, you can start taking profit off the table. You can start taking profit off the table. Maybe I wouldn't remove the ones on the bottom because these are your longest, most profitable trades right here. You know, let's say if you're up 50 pips on here, start taking profit. Start taking profit. Leave these here. Leave those on the bottom. All right, guys. So we're about to start another Zoom with the group. And I want to thank all of you for jumping on. I will upload this video, put it in YouTube, and then drop it onto the group. All right. I want to thank all of you. Oh wow, we still got 9 people in here. That's amazing.